Nagutom mo na kahit na. Wala kayong feeling tumatawa.
Good afternoon, everyone. And
Gentlemen, welcome to this report from Greenfield District, William City for the 12th digital tournaments. This is our battle for third between the Sensible Staglets versus the Tamaraws. Let us now meet the starters for both teams. First, for the Sensible Staglets. Point guard number 16, Marasingan. Shooting guard number 22, Axel Oscanes. For number 15, John Marinos. For number 8, Angela. At center number 20, Trinity. And coach for the Central Western College Dragons, one of one team. And now let us meet the starters for the North. Tamaraws. Point guard number 27, Joseph Rodriguez. Shooting guard number 22, Jeremy Button. And small forward number 4 from Tamaraws. For number 15, Nico Pascual. And that's section number 25, Norm Jones. By one, national referee, Clifford Sato. Number 2, national referee, Carlos Sebastian. Steve Sebastian, college regulars.
good afternoon, everyone. And we welcome you from the Gameville Ballpark in Mandaluyong City as we bring you the final day of the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational and Gravity Launch presented by Under Armour and Sports Central. My name is Diego Paz, together with Renzo Sanlao from Courtside and our Courtside reporter for this afternoon, Daphne Cristobal. Introductions given earlier by our PA announcer, Roy Sapote, Marasigan, Rosales, Jimenez, Inot, and Herrera for San Sebastian. While for FEU Diliman, it's Joseph Reneses, Jeremy Godoy, Mark Burgos, Wilhelm Cabonillas, and Miko Pascual for the Baby Tamaraws. Referees for the ball game, Harry Santos, Herbert Santos, and Carlos Sebastian. As Harry Herrera opens the scoring with a three-point shot for the Golden Staglets in this battle for third between San Sebastian and FEU Diliman. And Renzo, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the quickly how these teams fell to the third place game after their losses yesterday.
Right. So Harry Herrera there, as we saw him hit a three, he had a big performance in the semifinal matchup for San Sebastian against Mapua at 12.6 rebounds. Though his
Mhm.
squad fell behind by as many as 17 points against Mapua,
Uh-huh.
were able to force overtime, but they still lost by 8 there.
Mhm.
But despite the valiant effort, so they had the guys like Benedict Jimenez and Axel Rosales coming up big.
Uh-huh.
While for FEU, not the same story. They were blown out of the water and the
Mhm.
Gameville gym here
Yes.
by Perpetual Health Junior Altas, 87 to 51.
Mhm.
But they did have some bright spots. Will help Cabudillas with 10 points, 8 rebounds, and Joseph Reneses with 11 points as well. So these guys definitely looking to bounce back after that display from yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. Itong San Sebastian, at least we saw them with a little more pep in their step, trying to catch up against itong Mapua Red Robins. But again, Sean Salvador happened for one.
Right.
So itong FEU Diliman naman, they really contended against a very tough team in Perpetual Help. It was a puzzle they could not solve in yesterday's game. But let's take a look at which team between these giants from the NCAA and UAAP will come out with that third place medal.
Yes, and right now, still feeling each other out so far. Low scoring affair 3-0. But for sure, these guys are ready to at least come away with a podium finish here.
Mhm. 15 seconds on the shot clock for the baby Tamaraws. Still scoreless after that Harry Herrera three-pointer to start the game. Godoy the drive, the floater, and bounces out of the rim, and Herrera gets the board. Carlo Inot kicks it out to Herrera. Early on in the shot clock here, Jimenez uncorks a three, but no good. And the rebound caught there by Joseph Reneses, and a near straight line to the basket para kay Cabonillas.
Yeah, tough finish there for Cabonillas. Medyo nasobrahan lang sa momentum
Oo.
and hit the backside of the rim. That's why naluwa pa yung kanyang layup.
So while FEU Diliman has their possession, let's now go to our courtside reporter, Daphne Cristobal, for this report on the baby Tamaraws. Daphne?
It was the unusual baby Towns we witnessed yesterday during the semi-finals match. And for Cabs Cabonillas, who scored almost a double-double output yesterday with 10 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists, no one was showing off their pride and the braveness. As a result, Coach Alan was extremely frustrated with how these guys played, and even on times where the physicalities and intensified, rather, they were absent-minded. So for Cavs, this time around, their movement should show off certainty as they are bannering not just their school pride, but also their individual talents here in the Curry Invitationals. Diego and Renzo.
All right, thank you very much, Daphne Cristobal, with that report on the FEU Diliman baby Tamaraws. And so far, nakita natin, Renzo, yung body language of the FEU Diliman, a little more energy coming out of the bat.
Yes, and as Daphne said, na minention ni Cabonillas, they're definitely looking to have better ball movement here because that was sorely lacking yesterday. A lot of ISO ball. They only had 12 assists.
Oo.
So looking to have maybe 12 assists by the half, if even before that, if they want to win this.
Right, right. And not only that, nakita natin the off-the-ball movement by the rest of the baby Tamaraws, evident early on against the Staglets. And Jimenez, nearly a three-point play. Pero nga lang may foul on that action on Mark Burgos.
Yes. FEU definitely needs a big game from Jimenez.
Oh.
Because yesterday he had 16.6 rebounds. So he does have a tendency to settle for outside shots. A while ago we saw him take that three-pointer. But when he does his damage inside, he's very effective. Like they're drawing 2 free throws.
Oo nga, at least nakita natin etong si Benedict Jimenez starting to get his game going. First 2 points off the game. 7-4 start for San Sebastian. Reneses, marked here by Inot. Reneses finally to the front court. Coast-to-coast move, pero mintis ang kanyang layup. But Mark Burgos right there to clean up the mess.
Yeah, Burgos did a lot of dirty work yesterday for FEU. 10 rebounds
Oo.
to lead the squad in that department. And that time with the putback.
Free ball launched. Doesn't connect para dito sa San Sebastian. Matake ngayon ito si Cabonillas. Cabonillas settles things down. They go to Burgos. Back to Cabonillas. Shot clock down to 12. They go to the corner. 3 ball. Short para sa FEU Diliman. And that last shot by Miko Pascual, one of the leaders in three-point shooting sa ating Curry 12 Invitational. Pero mukhang may nakita to si Coach Alan Albano that kind of unsettled him, and he calls the first time out of the game. We'll be back with 5:51 remaining in the first quarter. 12 seconds on the shot clock for FEU Diliman and a near basket there para kay Joseph Reneses off the timeout. And mukhang ito si Coach Alan Albano noticed something funky there at bigla siyang tumawag ng timeout.
Yes, and at least medyo minamalas din sila at the rim eh. Right here, Nes is getting 2 free throws, but he almost made that layup. Once again rolled off. That was the third instance already. 5 minutes pa lang tayo into this first quarter.
Oh, FEU Diliman down by 1 point, and definitely they don't want a repeat of their deficit against Perpetual Health.
Right.
Na the Junior Altas went on a tear, I believe, late in the first quarter or early in the second quarter in yesterday's Final Four. At biglang bumulusok ng Junior Altas with their balanced attack. Baseline jumper wala para dito kay Bien Marasigan. Another bright spot para sa Golden Staglets in their loss yesterday to Mapua. And a 3-ball miss there by Nico Pascual. So the struggles continue for this young man. Enot gets the ball back earlier and drains that left short corner three for the second 3-point basket rather para dito sa Golden Staglets.
And Enot already eclipsing his scoring total from yesterday. Very productive all around, just not in scoring.
Oo.
Points lang siya kahapon. This time, nakatres na.
Oo. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Burgos to Pascual. Now Caponillas. Nice find to Godoy. Godoy with a spin move against Marasigan. Nice find. And the floater is good for Mark Burgos. And looks like ito si Burgos is trying to get his shooting touch earlier kasi pair of 3-point attempts mintes kanina.
But that was a tough shot. Elbow shot. Parang hybrid of a floater.
Oo.
Very difficult shot.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Jimenez in no man's land. Gives it up here to Harry Herrera, who misses that jumper, and the rebound gathered by FEU Diliman. And that pass overcooked at hindi nakuha ni Mark Burgos. And platoon substitution here para sa FEU Diliman. So they bring in ito si Zairos Hemao.
You can notice that FEU really bringing the defensive intensity right now. Medyo na-punk sila kahapon and
Yes.
definitely not letting that happen again. Press na sila kagad.
Oh,
And perhaps with the platoon swap, you want the energy up all the way through.
right. And one of those part of the swap was Liam Salangsang. The key guys here para sa Baby Tamaraws. Herrera. Bad pass there, nearly picked by Burgos. And it's 4.5 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, Salangsang, one of their key offensive weapons, 8 points yesterday. Kind of struggled from the field, but based on the way that they use him and just how much time he has the ball in his hands, you know how critical he is to their offense.
Right. 4.5 on the shot clock. The inbound pass tip there, but still goes to the hands of Harry Herrera. Herrera, 1 second on the shot clock, overcooks that shot. Now Salangsang, may tangan ng bola. Straight line to the basket for Salangsang. And sweet touch in transition for Liam Salangsang.
Yeah, speaking of Salangsang, that's what he could do. He came all the way from backcourt, head of steam
Oh.
for the layup.
Enot, nice tap there underneath the basket for Justin Velasquez. And now Salangsang once again attacking the basket with reckless abandon.
And with Salangsang right now, he's reminding me of John Wall in his prime. Just going all out.
Yes.
Kahit behind siya ng mga defenders niya,
Oo.
kaya niyang gumawa ng lane dyan, either to draw some contact or get a layup, which this time he draws that contact for 2 free throws.
And not only that, parang naalala ko a young Terence Romeo, especially na he's wearing jersey number 7 in this tournament. Normally, ito si DM Salangsang is wearing his favorite player's jersey number, as Kobe Bryant, number 24. But you know what? Not a problem here, especially na Terence Romeo is one of the finer products of FEU Diliman back in the day.
And you've got to be sure that they hope that he comes up with that Romeo-esque game
Yes.
in this battle for third matchup.
Oo. 2 out of 2 from the foul line para dito kay DM Salangsang, the son of a former international journeyman, Alan Salangsang. 7 minutes into our ball game. Enot against Dembalaya. Ooh, and the ball thrown away by Enot. And now FEU Diliman on the attack and up by one. Hemao. They go inside. Hans Castillejos with that rainbow hook shot.
Yes, and great to see that from Castilleos. Very decisive. Did not wait a single second there to make his move.
2.5 remaining sa ating first quarter. Herrera against Sene. Shot clock down to 6 and a hacking foul on Sene there. A
Yeah.
little too aggressive on Herrera.
Right. A little too aggressive, got penalized with a foul. But if you're FEU, if you're Coach Alan Albano, you love to see all of that defensive intensity and pressure. Right now, your team is up by 3. Very different story from yesterday.
Oh, that's the kind of FEU Diliman basketball that I'm used to seeing. Quick inbound here for San Sebastian. Herrera, bad pass there to the hands of Justin Velasquez. And now, matake ang FEU Diliman. Hemao gets a screen from Hans Castillejos. The kick out pass to the corner. Cash, Meyer, Hooper. Bang, bang, boom. And it's a 6-point advantage para dito sa baby Tamaraws.
And that's what Meyerhofer can do. He can really stroke it from downtown. Also credit to Salangsang for finding the open man in the left corner.
10 on the shot clock. Enot. Enot trying to find an opening. Nice find there underneath the basket. No good para kay Justin Velasquez. And the rebound by Nganes Sene. And now Cyrus Hemao nearly a straight line to the basket layup. Pero nga lang, undercooked that one. Enot found a hole and exploited it for the drive.
Yes, a perfect little pump fake there. He throws Meyerhofer. And once his feet were set there, dire-diretso na uncontested to the basket.
14 na sa shot clock para sa FEU Diliman. They go to Hemao. Now to Castillejos. 7 on the shot clock. Sene, 3. And that one iron deficient and off to the left. Enot forward pass. 3-ball launched but doesn't connect. Para kay Charles Victoria. So some flashes of brilliance, by the way, yesterday from Charles Victoria, though he fouled out of the ball game. And Liam Salangsang, not just flashes of brilliance for this guy, but definitely his stock and his star is shining bright.
Yes, definitely some brilliance here, straight off for Salangsang. Just in the short span of time he's been in this ball game. Didn't start, but playing with a major impact.
40.2 seconds remaining sa ating first quarter of play and impressive start for FEU, though ang lamang nila just 4 points. But it's much better than the performance we saw yesterday against Perpetual Help. And as they say, basketball is a game of adjustments, and the baby Tamaraws have adjusted well today. Full court trap here employed by the boys of Coach Alan Albano. Enot. The extra pass here to Milano. Shot clock down to 12. Victoria lets it fly off to the right. And on the rebounding play, mukhang si Tash Meyerhofer might have shoved itong si John Agojo to the side.
So they still have some fouls to give. So no penalty situation just yet, though shot clock will remain at 14. Not yet. Last shot territory.
Yeah, so 10-second difference between game and shot clock as we end the first quarter play. And Victoria steps on the line for that long two, no good. And the long rebound by Velasquez. The floater by Milano, wala. And the ball goes in accidentally for Sene. Pero Milano credited for that basket.
Yes, Milano with a slight smirk there right after as well.
6 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and FEU Diliman's lead has shrunken to 3 points, 19-16.
Yes, FEU for sure happy with their performance thus far, but not as happy as could be. This lead just down to one possession. Naswerte pa dun sa last play.
Salangsang kicks it to the corner. Meyer Hopper, another three. No good. Castillejos, nice tap there to Salangsang. Pero nga lang, off target ang kanyang last second shot. And at the end of the first quarter, 19-16, FEU Diliman on top against San Sebastian. We'll be back with the second quarter play between these two squads in the battle for third here in the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational.
High hopes for the Staglets with still a chance to have a podium finish this afternoon. Almost and what if for main guard Bien Marasigan, but Coach Miguel Martin praised the Basti boys for their patience and perseverance in still trying to hold on into yesterday's clash. But today they would want to create a different story. No more regrets before sleeping tonight, but all confidence in targeting that bronze finish. Jego and Renzo.
All right, thank you very much for that report, Daphne Cristobal. To start the second quarter in this battle for third matchup between San Sebastian and FEU Diliman here in the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational presented by Under Armour and Sports Central. And a turnover there para sa San Sebastian to start period number 2. And Renzo, so far, what are the glaring numbers na nakita mo sa ating first quarter play between these two squads?
You know, Jego, it's interesting because FEU almost across the board has at least either slightly or pretty much outplayed or outperformed San Sebastian in terms of the stats. They've shot better, 38% of 33, more rebounds, 13-9, 2 steals to none, and still a tie in the turnover department. And yet FEU's lead wasn't very much, ending the first just 3 points. So again, the most important stat is really what the score is.
Right. What a floater there para kay Brandon Umadi pero nga lang offline and Staglets.
For the Baby Tamaraws, Nico Pascual for Guzman.
Baseline inbound here para sa Golden Staglets with 13 on their shot clock.
Shot clock at 13 seconds.
So let's see itong si Brandon Humadi. First appearance this weekend and the 3-ball no good para from the corner para dito kay Charles Victoria. And the rebound by Jeremy Godoy tried to zip that pass to Miko Pascual, but now Hemao with the jumper, wala. And Miko Pascual skies high for the board. So hindi lang pala pang 3-point shooting ito si Pascual, pero nakikita natin he's also active on the boards.
This is a golden opportunity for FEU. If they can capitalize, build a big lead here, and take control in this first half, it could be a very different story heading into the second half.
Yun, Miko Pascual. Great cut. And great find there from the FEU offense earlier. Oh, and a steal here by Joseph Reñeses. And straight line to the basket. Defense turning into offense. He was able to pick the pocket of Lee Melano.
And FEU doing just that. 7-0 run to start here. And pressure is on. Another steal and another turnover. Finish for Godoy.
Yon. 28-16. And that signals ito si Coach Miguel Martin to call that timeout to start the second period. They're stuck at 16. 28-16 is our count with 8:11 remaining in period number 2. Welcome back to the Gameville Ballpark in Mandaluyong City as we bring you the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational and Gravity Launch presented by Under Armour and Sports Central. FEU Diliman turning on the Jets here in the second quarter and leaving behind San Sebastian. The Baby Tamaraws up 12, 28-16.
And FEU really doing it on the defensive end. They forced 3 turnovers there in the first minute 50 seconds.
Yes.
Which led to that massive run to start. And it was a 9-0 run in the opening 2 minutes of this quarter.
And Bien Marasigan with a straight line to the basket layup. Finally ending that dry spell for San Sebastian to start the quarter. And a miss there by Joseph Ranieses.
For as much as FEU has built this lead, they could be up way more. They've missed so many bunnies like that. Just barely missing the rim. Kulang sa angle.
A lot of those mga easy shots missed around the dunker spot, I believe.
But you know, Diego, one interesting aspect here is we've seen Baste behind the 8 ball. Yesterday down by as much as 17 points, and now they're down again. Will they have the wherewithal to be able to do the same thing and pull it off?
Pero yung tanong dyan will they be able to withstand, yung a resurgent na FEU Diliman? Kasi this FEU Diliman is a different beast compared to Mapua.
Yes. Though I'm sure Baste is happy to not have to deal with a guy like Sean Salvador right now.
Yes, But still, parang yung equivalent ni Sean Salvador dito sa FEU Diliman, itong si Liam Salangsang or even a Jeremy Godoy.
Right. Both Godoy and Salangsang had 8 points apiece yesterday. Definitely, though, can pop for more than that this afternoon.
15 on the shot clock. Nice find by Nico Pascual. Pero nga lang, traveling violation on that ensuing play para kay Mark Burgos. Parang na-excite ata. Hindi yata niya na malayan na dapat pala susubo na niya.
Right.
Nearly 3 minutes in sa ating second quarter. Herrera gave it up here and Umadi back to Herrera. Shot clock down to 9. The handoff. Victoria steps into a 3 pero nga lang niluwa ng ring.
Yeah, that was a good look. Got a good release as well. Just as you said, niluwa lang talaga.
And Burgos, yung kanyang tira wouldn't bounce in, pero FEU with a lucky break right there and it will stay their way.
Medyo nanlalamig na yung 2 sides. Last minute plus, not really any scoring. Since Baste got a 2-point basket.
And now FEU Diliman burning another timeout. Their final one this first half. Magbabalik tayo after this timeout.
Curry 12s, I'm really excited about these. This is the Gravity colorway. This is the latest edition of the Curry signature line. We got the storytelling unit on the sidewall here. Like, this is my favorite part. There's gonna be so much artwork and the storytelling come through that sidewall. So no matter if you're up close or you're 500 feet away, you're gonna see that sidewall right there. We still on Flow. Flow has been with me since Curry 8. Unbelievable traction, unbelievable grip. It's always about family. So I got Aisha, Riley, Ryan, and Cannon on here. Got to update it now, and I got baby Caius in the world. So stay in the present, which for me, I have it tattooed on my arm. And me and Aisha always try to, the past is behind us, the future's not promised, so we try to stay right in the middle.
6 minutes and 42 remaining here in period number 2. FEU Diliman leading San Sebastian 25-18. 15 on the shot clock for the Baby Tamaraws. Burgos gave it up there to Miko Pascual. Zips the pass inside to Godoy. Back outside. Miko Pascual. Bang! Bang! Boom! And FEU Diliman's lead now at double digits, 28-18.
And that was the right decision there by Godoy. Kick it out to the wide open man there. Surrounded by defenders inside.
Lucky foul on number 27.
And Joseph Ranieses called for that foul in the ensuing play para sa FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraws. And going to the foul line will be Carlo Inot.
Team free throws for John Carlo Enot.
Carlo Inot, a 5'10 guard para dito sa Golden Staglets. More like he's playing the small forward spot. A little undersized for the small forward spot. Para sa Golden Staglets of Coach Juan Miguel Martin. Early on in the shot clock, Hemao releases that lefty jumper, no good, but Jeremy Godoy there to clean the mess. And again, itong rebounding numbers ng FEU Diliman, most likely, nakita ko, they're leading against San Sebastian at the moment.
Yes, you're right. 18-13 advantage right now, and Godoy with another board there. He had 6 rebounds yesterday, looking very active today.
But speaking of cleaning up the mess, Benedict Jimenez scores on the reset and a steal by San Sebastian's Axel Rosales. Inot to Rosales. 15 sa kanya shot clock. Inot steps back to a 3, pero that one iron deficient. It goes out of bounds. Off of, check that, that's Miko Pascual.
Time out, San Sebastian College Recoletos.
And San Sebastian will call this timeout. Magbabalik tayo after this break.
The Curry 12s, I'm really excited about these. This is the Gravity colorway. This is the latest edition of the Curry signature line. We got the storytelling unit on the sidewall here. Like, this is my favorite part. There's gonna be so much artwork and the storytelling come through that sidewall. So no matter if you're up close or you're 500 feet away, you're gonna see that sidewall right there. You know, we still on Flow. Flow has been with me since Curry 8. Unbelievable traction, unbelievable grip. It's always about family. So I got Aisha, Riley, Ryan, and Cannon on here. Got to update it now, and I got baby Caius in the world. So stay in the present, which for me, I have it tattooed on my arm. And me and Aisha always try to, you know, the past is behind us, the future's not promised. So we try to stay right in the middle, stay in the present, be mindful of where we're at. And then obviously, you know, the statement piece, the Curry Splash logo. What else you need in the shoe right here? It's the Curry 12. It's beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, someone say 12?
I mean, Curry brand. We growing. Curry 12s.
This is your Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational and Gravity launch presented by Under Armour and Sports Central. Nearly halfway through sa ating second quarter, and San Sebastian called that last time out. They tried to go for an eye in the sky play with Harry Herrera, pero nga lang intercepted by FEU Diliman. Nico Pascual, top of the key, gives it up here to Wilhelm Cabonillas. Cabonillas with a step, lefty layup, getting the hoop, the harm, the three-point play the hard way. And look at that, FEU Diliman up 11 after that basket. And Benedict Jimenez got whistled for that foul.
Yes, si Cabonillas nangalabaw talaga for the FEU baby Tamaraws.
Oh.
With a head of steam right to the basket, taking that contact with a finished lefty.
Nangalabaw Umararo and gets that three-point play conversion.
Tsaka nakaani.
Oo.
Lahat na.
Lahat na. Inot surveying the floor. Gives it up inside to Benedict Jimenez. Shot clock down to 10. Jimenez naman yung umaararo, pero nga lang hindi siya umani dun sa kanyang drive to the basket. Ranieses, they go to Cabonillas at the corner. That one in and out. And Mark Burgos, active hands and great timing. He beat si Harry Herrera. That's a rebound.
Yes, and Herrera, it's tough to do against Herrera. Very active with long arms, always looking for that rebound.
Oh.
So good job there by Burgos.
And Tash Meyerhofer will be sent back in by Coach Alan Albano to add a little more three-point shooting depth.
Yes, he hit one three-pointer earlier. Dalawa pa lang ang FEU from downtown. If they can hit a couple more, maybe blow this game wide open, it could be huge.
Burgos operates at the dunker spot and makes that floater, making the San Sebastian defense pay. 4.5 remaining sa ating second quarter. Jimenez to Enot. Shot clock down to 10. Meyerhofer trying to mark Enot here. Enot gives it up. 3 ball on the way for Harry Herrera. Offline. Pero meron tayong foul na tinawag by our umpire, Herbert Santos.
That's his first personal foul. Third on.
Salangsang trying to plead innocence. Kaso nga lang, it was clear he was kind of moving around, just bumping bodies there during that play.
6 minutes in sa ating third quarter, and they tried. This the second time they're attempting yung eye-in-the-sky play papunta dito kay Harry Herrera and nearly converting on that one. Great vision there by Carlo Enot.
And you just know that they practice that play a lot, especially with Enot inbounding from the sideline. They really think about that play. Enot, their leading assist man from yesterday, 4 assists. And Herrera, of course, we know his hops.
Yes.
We know he can get up there.
So Herrera hitting the first free throw. Pero San Sebastian, they need to put up buckets in a hurry, especially if they don't want na they would go into the halftime break na they have this heavy lead by FEU weighing them down.
Yes, with just a few minutes left in this quarter and in the half, these minutes are critical. Either FEU can take full control, take the proverbial bull by the horns, or San Sebastian can turn this lead into a manageable deficit.
1 second remaining, and the shot there missed by Liam Salangsang, and the rebound recovered by Bien Marasigan. Forward pass here, nice find, and the 3 ball doesn't connect para kay Axel Rosales. Fresh 14 on the shot clock para sa San Sebastian. Rosales from 4-point range. 1, 2, 3.
And wow, like you said, from 4-point range, may 4-point line dito dahil may mga PBA teams talaga nagpa-practice dito. But doesn't matter, showing that he has that range from way deep.
Unfortunately though, they only count that as a 3-point basket here. Wala po tayong 4 points dito sa Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational. Although that is what you call from Steph Curry range. And Wilham Cabonillas earns another trip to the foul line. So first free throw rattles in. And second free throw is good para kay Cabonillas, bringing FEU's lead back up to 12.
5 points, 4 rebounds na para kay Cabonillas.
15 na sa shot clock para sa San Sebastian. One more time for good measure. Oh, from Steph Curry range, Axel Rosales. My, oh my. Cabonillas kicks it to the corner. Tash Meyerhofer, this time missing that heat check. Earlier we saw the son of Rico Meyerhofer hoisting up and making those threes in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think Tash felt like he should have made that one. Expressed some frustration at himself after that. He got a great look in the corner, and medyo corner specialist talaga siya. Has a great stroke from that range.
Rosales going to the foul line as FEU Diliman. Actually, both teams in penalty the rest of the way this first half. So Rosales hits the first free throw, cutting this deficit down to 7 after those 2 hits from the 4.5-meter line. Nico Pascual and Dam de Guzman re-entering the ball game, replacing Mark Burgos and Wilham Cabonillas.
And then, in a matter of just a couple of minutes, Rosales went from 0 points to the leading scorer siya agad para sa San Sebastian.
And Cyrus Hemao showing us a little bit of hops there, nearly getting a 3-point play, pero nga lang he will have to earn his points from the free throw stripe.
And if you're FEU, you can't let your foot off the gas here. Medyo bumababa na yung lead nyo. 2 minutes and 30 remaining pa in this second quarter. This could very well become interesting at the half if they don't manage to keep this lead or even build it.
2.5 remaining sa ating first half of play, and Hemao offline sa kanyang first free throw. And a little bit dangerous territory here for FEU Diliman as San Sebastian keeping in step with the baby Tamaraws. As we're about to end things here in the first half, and nakikita natin slowly nag-iinit na sa labas itong Golden Staglets. Mark Sanchez bigay dito kay Axel Rosales. Shot clock down to 9. Herrera, they dump the ball down low. They go to the corner to Bien Marasigan. The kick out to Enot. 3 ball on the way for Harry Herrera. Iron deficient, and that ends their possession.
And if you're FEU, you're happy with the result of that. Your defensive stand. Harry Herrera can make that shot, but he's more effective driving to the basket.
Down to the last 2 minutes of quarter number 2. Hemao tried to make a baseline drive but denied, and makes that jumper from the left wing.
Big shot there para sa FEU. They were in a rut. 9-3 run ang San Sebastian before that shot.
A minute and 30 remaining. Carlo Enot, they go to the corner. One more time for Rosales, pero nga lang offline ang kanyang tira.
Wala kasi siya sa behind the 4-point line nun eh. Kailangan daw 4 points.
Oo. Hemao. Bigay dito kay Dam de Guzman. Shot clock down to 10. Hans Castillejos missing that jumper, pero nga lang rebound by Salangsang. Relocates to the 3-point line, pero nga lang wala. And Castillejos called for that push on the rebounding action.
And that's really one area that FEU has struggled throughout this tournament. They've gotten this far, but the 3-point line has not been kind to them. Aside from si Tash Meyerhofer hitting a couple of threes, I think every game. The rest of the team not necessarily that effective. Right now, they're 2 of 12 right now from downtown.
Actually, one stat that I'm curious at this moment, ito si Liam Salangsang, how his 3-point shooting has been during this entire tournament.
Yeah, right now, Salangsang without a make yet from downtown, at least in this game.
Out of how many attempts so far?
That was just his first attempt from downtown.
All right. 55 seconds remaining, and Carlo Enot with the steal. Enot. Oh, and great fake there para kay Axel Rosales, pero mintis ang kanya 3-point attempt. Parang masyado yatang nailang pag malapit ang kanyang 3-point attempts.
Yeah, I know we're joking about the distance and him being more comfortable with the 4, but sometimes iba rin yun in terms of how you're taking your threes if nasanay ka na in that range.
That's right.
It could mess with your shot a little bit.
Oh, a little bit. And of course, yung depth, yung sinasabi niya, depth perception. Yes. That is a factor after all. And Sanchez goes 2 for 2 from the foul line. And San Sebastian lead down to 8. FEU lead rather, down to 8. 40-32.
Chance at a 2 for 1 here for FEU.
Oo. De Guzman to Salangsang. Meyerhofer. De Guzman gives it up to Hemao. Hemao to Dam de Guzman. Comes in closer for that jumper off the window, pero wala. And the board secured by San Sebastian. And they're down to the last shot of the first half. And Carlo Enot setting up the table.
Yeah, you have to be happy if you're San Sebastian. They were down 14. At the worst case scenario, down 8 na lang sila. Could be less.
5 seconds remaining. 3 ball on the way for Axel Rosales. No go. And that ends half number 1. Liam Salangsang's half-court shot just goes at the back rim. And we saw ito si Coach Alan Albano giving ito si Tash Meyerhofer an earful as he went to the bench. We're down to the last 2 quarters of play for these two teams. Magbabalik tayo with the second half of play here in the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational.
second half of this game. But talking about Harry, earlier he actually shared with me that he has been struggling in the past few months. It's just because of last year when he was part of a varsity team in Caloocan. But heading on to this game, sabi niya nga sa akin, gusto niya na makabawi sila from yesterday's heartbreaking loss. It was very frustrating on their end, pero yung mentality na Kubi ang gusto nila maging dala. Sabi niya pa nga sa akin, naging late bloomer siya in entering basketball because it was just around when he was 9 years old when he started playing basketball, because initially his first love was playing chess. But right now, on this bounce back game, sabi nila they will not settle for less and he will be the pilot of this squad. Let's find out as I send it back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Daphne Cristobal, with that report on Harry Herrera. Funny thing na tawag din, chess. Chess ang kanyang first love, and alam mo, very basta matinding mental sport ang chess, especially knowing where to tawag din, hit your spots, where kung saan mo tawag din, where you're going to attack your opponent.
And even basketball, as much as it's a physical game, it's also a very cerebral game.
Oo naman.
Being able to, like you said, pick your spots, know when to attack, know when to pass, know when to properly adjust yourself defensively as well. So a lot of mental aspects in this game.
Oo. And of course, actually, quick shout out sa ating Kings of the Court founder and president na si Cholo Lehisma. Actually, alam mo, kabatch ko yan nung high school. Tapos basketball talaga ang first love niya. Pero one thing that a lot of people probably don't know about Cholo is that rin siya, mahilig siya sa chess. And yun yung sport niya once we entered college sa DLSU.
Curious tuloy ako sa anong ELO rating niya. Matanong nga after this game.
And Sanchez there with that close range shot para sa Golden Staglets to open the scoring here in quarter number 3. 40-34 ang ating score in favor of FEU Diliman. And quickly, Renzo, let's take a look at some of the numbers from the first half of play for these two squads.
Right. So FEU has really been shooting the ball much better than San Sebastian. 39% compared to 27% para sa Staglets. Pero 3-point shooting, di talaga knock down ng tres ang FEU. Just 2 3-pointers made. This game could have been a much more one-sided affair if they were being able to knock down their 3-pointers. But points in the paint though, FEU has really feasted. 12-point advantage doon. And that's something that the Staglets have to clean up. Finding a way to defend in the inside.
Back-to-back baskets to start the third quarter para sa San Sebastian. And not only that, great movement without the ball, nearly creating a shot there para kay Carlo Inot. And the hang-tie move there by Cabonillas doesn't find the bottom of the cup. Rare miscue para sa Golden Staglets to start the third quarter. And you know what, Renzo, while you were breaking down yung mga stats ng first half, nakikita ko earlier itong San Sebastian coming out with a lot more energy off the gate. And not only that, outscoring itong FEU 4-0 to start this quarter.
Yes, as we saw yesterday, this is a team that really perseveres. They don't give up. They won't just roll over here, especially because this is the last game of this tournament. You have to lay it out all on the line.
Cabonillas, right corner 3, wala. The long rebound by Benedict Jimenez. And now Marasigan hands it off. The 3-ball by Axel Rosales. And that one doesn't find the target. Hemao. Great ball movement para dito sa FEU Diliman, and Mark Burgos, the recipient of that great play earlier, started by Joseph Renieses.
And Burgos quietly is the first player to hit double figures in this ball game.
Wow, from either side.
Yes.
Velasquez hands it off to Marasigan. Marasigan to Velasquez on that two-man play, on that give and go.
Yeah, that was beautiful there. Diyan mo ramdam yung chemistry nyo as a team.
Yes.
You know where each other will go. You know the next step. Once you give, alam mo kung saan magkakat.
Now Miko Pascual, they go to Burgos. Tried to pass it back to Pascual, but miscommunication between the two teammates. Velasquez kicks it out to Sanchez. Shot clock down to 14. Now Bien Marasigan directing traffic. Well defended here by Miko Pascual. Shot clock down to 7. They go here outside to Mark Sanchez. Shot clock down to 3. Jimenez needs to put up a shot. Jimenez in duress. Leaves it short. Matake ngayon si Cabonillas. 15 na sa shot clock para sa FEU Diliman. Hemao. Thought about the 3. Steps back. Launches but doesn't connect. And Cabonillas got the rebound stolen away from him. Now Bien Marasigan leading this fast break attempt. Pero nga lang, FEU Diliman quickly back on the defensive set. And the 3-ball finally connects para kay Axel Rosales after about 5 tries.
Yes, and Rosales now joins Burgos in the double-digit club. 11 points na para sa kanya to lead the Staglets. And again, FEU can't hit anything from downtown San Sebastian. They've used that weapon against them.
Rañeses to Cabonillas. Foul line jumper short. The rebound secured by Mark Sanchez. Now Bien Marasigan on the attack. One more time for Axel Rosales. Bang! Bang! Boom! And San Sebastian in the driver's seat. 44-42.
And Steph Curry-like.
Yes.
Axel Rosales there celebrating as well. Hindi lang niya nilabas yung night-night.
Yeah.
But
I think it's too
shooting.
early.
Yeah, that is true. But what sweet shooting.
Yeah.
What a stroke there from Axel Rosales.
Yeah, that was sweet string music para kay Axel Rosales. And San Sebastian pulls ahead. And this was the dangerous part of facing the Golden Staglets. And a steal by Rañeses. Forward pass to Cabonillas. And Cabonillas blows the layup. Luckily, he had a Miko Pascual trailing who gets the hoop, the harm, the 3-point play the hard way, and we are tied at 44.
Yeah, huge play there, huge sequence para sa FEU because this game has been turning the other way already. The wave has flowed towards San Sebastian, but that kind of stemmed the tide just a little bit.
Yeah, lucky break dito para sa FEU Diliman na even if etong San Sebastian had a run in them to start the third quarter, being a little bit more, being a bit more of a veteran team themselves, they were able to weather that storm.
Yes, because before this shot here for the end one, San Sebastian extending to the second quarter was on a 23-7 run.
Grabe.
So a huge shift in the momentum here over the last 10 minutes plus.
12 on the shot clock, baseline inbound para sa FEU Diliman. They go to Rañeses. 9 on the shot clock. Rañeses, the hang time move to the layup. With that outside hand layup. Great curl inside the shaded lane for Rañeses, and FEU Diliman regains the lead. 3-ball launched but doesn't connect for Victoria. Iron deficient on that 3-point attempt. So San Sebastian starting to slowly lose grip once again after making that run to gain a momentary 2-point advantage earlier.
Yes, we saw the same exact thing from San Sebastian yesterday. They were able to always claw their way right back, pero never sila sobrang lumamang right after.
Ooh, and an eye-in-the-sky play for Cyrus Hemao. Nice pitch there mula kay Joseph Rañeses.
And right on cue, FEU starting to pull away just a little bit again.
Oh.
So the Staglets can't be content with just tying this or being close.
Rosales, the 3, hits it! Axel Rosales toes San Sebastian within one of FEU Diliman, 48-47. 15 na sa shot clock. Rañeses kicks it to the corner. Hemao steps on the line, pero referee says it was a 3-point attempt. Near traveling violation there para kay Harry Herrera, but nice find for Justin Velasquez. 49-48. San Sebastian up 1. Another eye in the sky play. Oh, and a miss from close range para kay Mark Burgos, and FEU Diliman unlucky in that last possession.
And this game is just going back and forth, a true seesaw affair. All of a sudden, San Sebastian down 4, up 1 now.
Oh.
A matter of less than a minute.
Alam mo, this one thing that I love about this Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational. We've had so many close games except for that FEU Diliman loss against Perpetual yesterday. And Hans Castillejos gets the steal. Salangsang to Castillejos for that two-man play. And Castillejos scoring off of that Salangsang pass.
Yes, that was perfect there. Reward your big man. Help get the defensive stop if you're Salangsang. Give your big man a reward there.
And Salangsang this time around taking it himself, but no good. And Jeremy Godoy gets called for that foul on the rebounding play. That was a sorry miss though for Liam Salangsang in the fast break. 3 minutes and 17 remaining sa ating third quarter. So let's see if San Sebastian can pull right back. Down 1 with 3:17 remaining sa ating third quarter. Now San Sebastian, great press break. They go to the corner once again for Axel Rosales, but that one off to the right. And the rebound by Wilhelm Cabonillas.
Yeah, a little bit of a heat check there for Rosales. Can't blame him.
Oo. 15 on the shot clock. Salangsang tried to step into a three, pero nga lang met a brick wall in Velasquez. Cyrus Hemao off the window, and the back is open on a midday Sunday.
And that was not an easy shot at all. Heavily contested there. Had to have that soft touch to bank it off the glass.
15 on the shot clock for San Sebastian. And what a play para kay Carlo Inot. San Sebastian still down 1, 52-51. Godoy finds a spot, gives it up to Cabonillas. Cabonillas rolls and takes that floater, pero nga lang offline. 2 free throws on the way para kay Wilhelm Cabonillas.
Yeah, Cabonillas not really having his best offensive performance this afternoon. 3 of 3 so far from the line, but 1 of 9 from the field for 5 points for Wilhelm Cabonillas.
Now Cabonillas, first of 2 free throws, takes it and makes it. FEU Diliman up 3 now, 53-51. Earlier, it was a baker's dozen lead for the Baby Tamaraws, but now trying to rebuild their lead after San Sebastian decimated that advantage and even took a 2-point lead earlier here in the third quarter.
And FEU going with a full court press here after those made free throws.
But as we saw earlier, San Sebastian mastered that press break.
Right. Easily breaking that press right there.
15 on the shot clock. Carlo Inot, well defended by Tashmeyer Hoffer. Victoria launches a 3, and that one too strong. And the rebound by Jeremy Godoy, who starts his fast break. Tashmeyer Hoffer.
2 minutes.
Ooh, it's like Meyerhofer lost the handle on the way up. From my vantage point here, from courtside.
Yes, might have gotten lucky that the ball stayed their way.
Uh-huh.
He might have held on it just a little bit too long.
Yeah.
But the referees felt that ball stays with FEU.
So Tashmeyer Hoffer quickly recalled to the bench. Nico Pascual re-enters the ball game. Down to the last 2 minutes of quarter number 3, and what a block there para sa San Sebastian. Victoria pitches it to Rosales. Now to Harry Herrera, who misses that 3 in the face of Dam de Guzman. Salangsang, hop, skip, and a step. The floater, and nearly a 3-point play. Probably an inch or 2 away from it going into the rim.
Yes, Salangsang also needing to step up a little bit more here, just with 5 points, 1 of 6 from the field. Yes, 3 of 4 free throws though, 2 more coming para kay Salangsang.
Liam Salangsang, 2 shots.
Salangsang to the 4.5 meter stripe and hits the first 4-point lead for FEU Diliman against San Sebastian. 2 out of 2 for Salangsang. A minute and 39 remaining in period number 3. And Harry Herrera, well defended by Dam de Guzman, but a little too well.
Foul on number 1, Dam de Guzman. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul for FEU.
San Sebastian still at their backcourt, facing this heavy pressure defense from FEU Diliman. Enot, double team, gives it up to Harry Herrera. 15 on the shot clock for Herrera. And great help side defense from Godoy, getting that steal. Godoy trying to turn defense into offense, pero nga lang bothered by Harry Herrera, and it will stay with FEU Diliman.
Yeah, credit due there for San Sebastian. Getting back really quickly in transition to not allow just an easy layup.
16 on the shot clock for the Baby Tamaraws. Baseline inbound here for the Baby Tamaraws. Trying to find an opening on the San Sebastian defense. Godoy with 12 to shoot. They give it up to Salangsang. Salangsang sumasalaksak, pero he kicked it to the corner and resulting into a turnover for FEU Diliman. Tash Meyerhofer with the butterfingers on that play. "67 seconds separate this current quarter to the halfway point of the second half. 10 on the shot clock. Jimenez in no man's land, trying to make things happen. Jimenez driving to the basket, pero nga lang kanyang floater off the window masyadong malakas, and Liam Salangsang dribbles it off of his foot and out of bounds.
And that's back-to-back unforced turnovers there para sa FEU.
Oo.
Wasted opportunities because you're up by 5 right now, but you could be up maybe 9 or 10 heading into the fourth quarter if they converted on those last 2 plays.
More like both teams not taking advantage of their respective possessions. Sanchez. The kick out pass, the great ball movement para sa San Sebastian. Carlo Enot finds an opening, drives straight to the basket, pero nga lang bothered by the defense of Dam de Guzman. 18 seconds remaining and the shot clock is off for FEU Diliman.
And look at that defense there from San Sebastian. 4 men down before another black shirt was there for in transition.
8 seconds remaining. Salangsang sumalaksak at pasok ang kanyang layup. Great hang time move for Salangsang. 1 second remaining and that ends quarter number 3. And that half-court shot by Jimenez off to the left. That ends 3 periods of play. FEU Diliman leading 58-51 against San Sebastian. Fourth quarter of play up next.
Curry 12s, I'm really excited about these. This is the Gravity colorway. This is the latest edition of the Curry signature line. We got the storytelling unit on the sidewall here. Like, this is my favorite part. There's gonna be so much artwork and the storytelling come through that sidewall. So no matter if you're up close or you're 500 feet away, you're gonna see that sidewall right there. You know, we still on Flow. Flow has been with me since Curry 8. Unbelievable traction, unbelievable grip. It's always about family. So I got Aisha, Riley, Ryan, and Cannon on here. Got to update it now, and I got baby Caius in the world. So stay in the present, which for me, I have it tattooed on my arm. And me and Aisha always try to, you know, the past is behind us, the future's not promised, so we try to stay right in the middle.
This is your Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational and Gravity launch, presented by Under Armour and Sports Central. We are down to the final day of competition. This is the battle for third between FEU Diliman and San Sebastian. My name is Diego de La Paz, and I'm joined by Renzo Salao as my analyst, and of course our courtside reporter Daphne Cristobal. And Renzo, so far this third quarter was just a back and forth matchup, but FEU Diliman holding their own against San Sebastian.
Yes, San Sebastian won that quarter, but just by 1 point, so it goes to show how close it was. Every time San Sebastian tried to come in and take over this ball game after FEU had the big lead, FEU would answer, and right now, they've answered again with a 7-point advantage.
Two free throws on the way for Justin Velasquez.
2 free throws for Justin Velasquez.
Barely 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. And San Sebastian, let's see if they have one more run left in them. Because by this point, yesterday against Mapua, they basically ran out of steam and out of gas. Because Mapua started lighting it up from beyond the arc. 17 on the shot clock. Burgos to Pascual. Great swing pass here to Godoy. 10 seconds on the shot clock for FEU Diliman. Salangsang for 3, and that one short. And Jimenez skying high for the board, and Jeremy Godoy called for the foul.
And FEU just really struggling connecting from downtown. They're 2 of 19, that's less than 11% from 3-point range. So that's the big difference here. San Sebastian not having to deal with a potent 3-point shooting team like they did yesterday against Mapua. But still, they find themselves down 5.
Blocking foul on number 29, Justin Velasquez.
And Justin Velasquez called for his third personal foul in that ensuing play after that miss in transition.
FEU's strength is really in the interior and with their drives. They're up 16 in the points in the paint department. Maybe they should stop settling for outside shots and keep driving hard into the paint.
Godoy umatake. Puts up the floater, high off the window, pero wala. And the board secured underneath the basket. No good para kay Miko Pascual. And great recovery from Mark Sanchez. Pitches it forward and high off the window goes Carlo Inat. Getting the hoop, the harm, the 3-point play the hard way. Pero unlucky for him. Yung kanyang landing mukhang awkward sa kanyang left foot.
Yes, holding on to his ankle there, it seems. Meyerhofer whistled for the foul. Tough break.
Oh, a very tough break para dito kay Carlo Inot. And while we have this break in the action, let's pitch it over to our courtside reporter Daphne Cristobal for this report on the FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraws. Daphne?
Diego and Renzo, just a quick story to share because yesterday that disappointment from Coach Alan brought no assurance for FEU in today's game on whether or not he will call the shot. So entering this game, uncertain sila kung pupunta si Coach Alan on this game. Pero ang mantra nila ngayon, back to basic and just allow everyone to hold the leader on this game. Kumbaga meron silang quick passing para makapag-penetrate sila sa loob ng court. Diego and Renzo.
Alright, thank you very much Daphne Cristobal with that report on the FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraws. And
Mandatory substitution.
there will be a mandatory substitution here for Carlo Inot. And we hope that Inot is alright. And
Axel Rosales for John Carlo Inot.
Axel Rosales will re-enter the ball game. And maybe we could get an update on what happened to Inot in that last play from our courtside reporter Daphne Cristobal shortly. And now Rosales will be the substitute free throw shooter for that bonus foul shot intended for Carlo Inot.
For Charles Victoria.
Rosales 2 of 2 so far in this ball game from the line.
Now 3 of 3 for Rosales.
And Inot already with his shoe off, being attended to by our medical personnel here.
Oh. Shot clock at 15 for FEU Diliman. Play continues. And FEU just up by 2. Tash Meyerhofer missing that shot, pero a great recovery from Jeremy Godoy. 10 on the shot clock. Salangsang rejects the Pascual screen, but this time uses the Pascual screen. Shot clock down to 4. Salangsang kicks it to the wing. 1 second remaining, and Burgos missing that shot as the shot clock expired. San Sebastian, nice find to Jimenez. A zip pass there mula kay Mark Sanchez.
And all of a sudden, San Sebastian now tying this ball game up.
Once again, another tie, 58 all this time around. 14 on the shot clock. Godoy uses the Pascual screen. Godoy Nice bounce to Miko Pascual. Your screener suddenly rolling, and you have to reward that.
Yes, and Godoy jumped into the air to make that pass. And honestly, if he didn't wait with his hang time to make it, he probably would have gotten stolen.
Back-to-back baskets by FEU Diliman. This time from Liam Salangsang. This time correcting yung errors niya earlier. He blew a couple of layups in the third quarter.
Yes, and once again, after San Sebastian gets close, ties the ball game up, FEU up ahead by 4 points.
And things getting from bad to worse para sa San Sebastian. An 8-second violation. This stifling FEU defense starting to choke the life out of the Staglets.
Yeah, medyo deja vu dito para sa Staglets.
Hemao gives it to Ranieses. Swings it to Salangsang. Back to Ranieses at the top of the key. 5 on the shot clock. Pocket pick there. And Velasquez pitches it back to Mark Sanchez. Sanchez rejected by Miko Pascual. Check that was Mark Burgos, and off the window goes Justin Velasquez. Under 7 minutes remaining in the ball game, and FEU just up by 2. Burgos gives it back to Salangsang. Now Miko Pascual setting the screen. Salangsang for 3. Too strong. And Miko Pascual, he is not only a shooter, but he is also active on the boards for Coach Alan Albano. And it's very impressive to see yung ganong mga hustle plays, those stuff that you normally don't see on your stat sheets.
Yes, especially in a game this close. It could be those 50-50 balls, those little things, those effort plays that makes the difference towards the end.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Daphne Cristobal, for a quick update on that Carlo Inot injury.
Just an update para dito kay Carlo Inot. Right now, he's being assisted by the medical team of the tournament. They are currently applying ice on his left ankle after stepping on the foot of one of his opponents. Sabi sa akin ni Carlo, 8 out of 10 daw yung pain na nararamdaman niya as of the moment. And as advised, he needs to rest and sit out in the remaining minutes of the game. Jago and Renzo.
All right, thank you very much, Daphne Cristobal, for that quick update on Carlo Inot. One of the spark plugs para dito kay Coach Juan Miguel Martin, and it's sad to see him go out this way dito sa ating third place game. And Jimenez off target sa kanyang jumper, and parang nakikita rin natin sa body language ng kanyang mga teammates na medyo nahihirapan sila without one of their top playmakers in Inot.
Right, Inot of course exiting this ball game with 10 points. And 3 assists as well, so one of the top contributors talaga. Big loss for them, but still they have to carry on in the final 6 minutes.
15 on the shot clock. Cross-court pass finds its way to Zairos Hemao, the floater no. And Castillejos could not get to the rebound. Luckily, Hemao was there to recover. Ranieses puts up the 15-footer, wala, and the rebound by Benedict Jimenez. Rosales steps into a 3. Bang! Bang! Boom! Tied ball game once again, this time at 63, and this one is nuts.
Rosales barely needs any daylight. If he just has a sliver of space there, he can launch it and make it a good shot. All net, even if it was contested.
What a block there on that shot attempt by Zairos Hemao for San Sebastian. Shot clock down to 4. Salangsang tried to slice that defense, pero nga lang could not find the daylight. Pero nga lang may foul against Benedict Jimenez.
Rosales now up to 21 points with 6 3-pointers. And of course, the most important thing that tied the ball game up at 63.
14 na sa shot clock, and nearly a turnover para sa FEU Diliman. And it does result into a turnover after that bad pass from Joseph Ranieses. Zip pass. Oh, what a find to Axel Rosales from Bien Marasigan.
Yeah, Rosales showing he's more than just an outside shooter. Ganda ng finger roll na yun.
Yes. Halfway through sa ating fourth quarter. 2-point lead for San Sebastian. The drive here by Ranieses gives up to Cabonillas. They go underneath to Hans Castillejos. But missing that gimme from inside the restricted area, but now he has to earn points the hard way from the 4.5-meter stripe.
Second personal foul. 14 foul for the Staglets.
Team foul number 4 on the Golden Staglets, while FEU Diliman has 1 foul to give before they enter the penalty. Castillejos could tie the small game with this free throw.
Mandatory substitution. Justin Velasquez for Harry Herrera.
Justin Velasquez re-entering the ball game for Harry Herrera. Castillejos fails to tie the ball game. It's a 1-point advantage for San Sebastian, 65-64. Ian Marasigan. Jimenez now thought about the 3. He hands it back to Marasigan, but Marasigan's pass deflected by Josef Reneses.
Yes, with FEU paying so much attention on defense to Axel Rosales, they should go to Jimenez more here. They try to do it just there.
10 seconds on the shot clock for San Sebastian after they come out of this timeout.
The Curry 12s, I'm really excited about these. This is the Gravity colorway. This is the latest edition of the Curry signature line. We got the storytelling unit on the sidewall here. Like, this is my favorite part. There's gonna be so much artwork and the storytelling come through that sidewall. So no matter if you're up close or you're 500 feet away, you're gonna see that sidewall right there. You know, we still on Flow. Flow has been with me since Curry 8. Unbelievable traction, unbelievable grip. It's always about family. So I got Aisha, Riley, Ryan, and Cannon on here. Got to update it now, and I got baby Caius in the world. So stay in the present, which for me, I have it tattooed on my arm. And me and Aisha always try to, you know, the past is behind us, the future's not promised. So we try to stay right in the middle, stay in the present, be mindful of where we're at. And then obviously, you know, the statement piece, the Curry Splash logo. What else you need in the shoe right here? It's the Curry 12. It's beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, someone say 12?
I mean, Curry brand, we growing. Curry 12s.
This is your Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational and Gravity Launch presented by Under Armour and Sports Central.
10 seconds to shoot.
10 on the shot clock. And the long shot falls through para kay Axel Rosales from the left corner, and that is ruled a 3-point shot. 68-64. San Sebastian's lead now at 4, 68-64. And a steal by Mark Sanchez. Oh, and what a block by Wilhelm Cabonillas. What a chase down block for FEU Diliman. Pero nga lang, the bad news there was that the chase down block was because, you know, FEU Diliman could not capitalize on their offensive setup.
Right. But right now, though, the Staglets with their largest lead of the ball game and possession here.
Block from behind there from, I believe that was Miko Pascual. Pero nga lang, oh my goodness, Axel Rosales happened. And just like that, it's a 7-point San Sebastian advantage.
And this was the huge burst that they were missing yesterday against Mapua to close it out. They're getting it from Rosales.
10 seconds on the shot clock and a miss there by Mark Burgos. And here comes San Sebastian.
If I'm FEU, I'm locking down Rosales right now. Maybe even double team him once he gets the ball. Cannot allow another shot from him.
Shot clock down to 10. The handoff back to Mark Sanchez. Jimenez. 5 on the 24. Jimenez in no man's land. Gives it to Rosales, but a steal by Liam Salangsang. Pitches it forward to Miko Pascual. And a steal by Bien Marasigan.
And you can tell Bastes players looking for Rosales. Here he is with the basketball. But maybe better to go elsewhere right now, just like here to Jimenez.
Benedict Jimenez face up against Cabonillas. The jumper no good. And the rebound by Cabonillas. Cabonillas gives it to Salangsang. And Salangsang with that soft touch to the basket.
if you're San Sebastian, you have to recalibrate here. Do not force the ball to Rosales when it's not there right now. It's just a 5-point game. Play your offense.
10 on the shot clock. They go once again to Jimenez. Jimenez, that funky shot, no good against the defense of Mark Burgos. Down to the midnight hours of this game. Salangsang, series of moves, kicks it out to Ranieses. Thought about the three. Kicks it out. Miko Pascual short on the 3 ball. And Cabonillas, the hang time move off the window. And it's down to a 3-point San Sebastian lead as we enter the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, huge answer there from Cabonillas. Down 7. FEU with their last 4 points.
A minute and 55 remaining. Marasigan finds an opening, gives it up to Jimenez. Off the window, no. And the board by Bien Marasigan. And it's back to a 5-point San Sebastian lead. And a quick substitution here. Miko Pascual hobbling off the court. And looks like Miko Pascual coming down with some cramps here. And Godoy quickly coming in.
And Coach Juan Miguel Martin also making a key substitution. Benedict Jimenez taking a seat. Harry Herrera is in the lineup.
Full 24 on the shot clock for FEU Diliman. Ranieses gives it to Cabonillas. Off the window and in. San Sebastian's lead once again down to 3. Herrera against Burgos. Now to Marasigan. Shot clock down to 12. Marasigan trying to find an opening. Well defended here by Godoy. Marasigan. Bullet pass. Nice find underneath the basket. Mark Sanchez getting the hoop, the harm, the 3-point play the hard way for San Sebastian and extends their lead to 5.
And all credit also to Bien Marasigan. What a bullet pass there. Making the right decision under pressure with the shot clock under 10. He knew what to do. Kept his composure and found the right man, though they did miss the bonus free throw.
That was a veteran play from Bien Marasigan. Now Mark Burgos launches a 3 off to the right. And the board secured by San Sebastian. Axel Rosales gives it up to Harry Herrera. Mark Burgos on him. 10 on the shot clock. Herrera makes his move. Tried to drop it off to Velasquez but goes to no one. Salangsang kicks it to the corner. Cabonillas. Great ball movement by FEU Diliman. Salangsang for 3! In and out! Oh, that was big for FEU Diliman. Had it went in.
Would have been the dagger.
Or more like that would have cut San Sebastian's lead down to 2.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But instead, FEU Diliman forced to foul with 35 seconds remaining. And
that was halfway in.
Yeah.
Rattled all around the rim there.
You know, that shot there by Liam Salangsang felt like, you know, when you're asking a girl, you know, to be wanting her to be your girlfriend, and she says, "Let's just be friends."
Yes. Akala mo yun na.
Exactly.
Pero wala pala.
But Harry Herrera putting a little more separation for San Sebastian against FEU Diliman. Salangsang tried to go inside. Mark Burgos blows the layup, and that might be the ball game. Herrera loses the handle. Well defended by Godoy, and a quick foul by Jeremy Godoy, and those were heartbreaking misses. That was a 5-point swing missed by FEU Diliman.
Right. Wasted opportunities there. But again, all credit due to San Sebastian. They battled, they trailed for most of this ball game, kept battling, kept making their runs up until the very end nung nagka-explosion na sila courtesy of Axel Rosales. And now they're well ahead in this contest with the game all but wrapped up. 18.9 to go.
And Coach Alan Albano will call FEU's penultimate timeout with 18.9 seconds remaining. 79-70 is our count. San Sebastian on top. .9 seconds remaining in this third place game between San Sebastian and FEU. The Golden Staglets leading 79-70. And that was a painful last minute for FEU Diliman. Salangsang steps back into a 3, and that one finally goes in for Salangsang. It's down to a 6-point game. A quick timeout called by Coach Juan Miguel Martin. And we'll be back after this San Sebastian timeout. .8 seconds remaining. FEU Diliman scoring on a 3-point attempt there by Liam Salangsang. 6-point advantage for the Golden Staglets. Baste not out of the woods yet. Oh, looks like Baste is playing keep away. 7 seconds remaining, and Bien Marasigan holds on to the leather, and that will be it. FEU Diliman falls to San Sebastian in a classic here, Renzo, here for in the third place match.
Yes, and a lot of credit due to Axel Rosales with his explosion. 29 points, 8 3-pointers, and you know, what a fitting performance as well here in this Curry Invitational.
Yes.
Playing like Stephen Curry, launching those threes to show the impact of what you can do when you're that great of a shooter.
Oh yes, definitely. We have to give credit to Axel Rosales. Beautiful play in the last 3 quarters of action, showing us what he's got as one of the top shooters for San Sebastian as they nab third place here in the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational. And we will have a word with him shortly through our courtside reporter, Daphne Cristobal. Once again, our final score, 79-73. San Sebastian Golden Staglets comes away with the victory. And what a play for San Sebastian. Earlier trailing by as much as I believe it was 13 points against FEU Diliman. And we will go to our courtside reporter shortly. And now let's go to our courtside reporter, Daphne Cristobal, with this interview with Axel Rosales, our best player of the game. Daphne?
29 big points for our player of the game, Axel Rosales. Congratulations to you. And syempre sa Baste, nakita naman natin, quick tournament lang to, Axel. Pero balikan muna natin kanina, 29 points nga, no? Pero 25 points galing sa 3-point arc. Saan ang galing yung confidence na yun?
Galing yun sa coaches namin. Lalo si Coach Martin, siya yung nagbigay ng sa amin ng pressure, tapos ginawa lang namin ng paraan. Tapos yung family ko nanonood, nandiyan. Tapos yung jowa ko si Stacy Lopez.
Axel, alam naman natin, it was a quick tournament. Sa tingin mo, ano yung naging highlight or memorable dito sa journey nyo?
Memorable doon sa amin yung basta lumabang sa lahat ng game namin lumaban kami. Ayun lang.
Axel, for sure marami kang friends at family na nanonood ngayon. Ito yung chance mo para pasalamatan or batiin sila.
Gusto ko muna pasalamatan sila Coach Martin, yung mga San Sebastian community, tapos yung mga teammates ko, yung family ko, family Rosales, tapos yung mga tropa ko sa Kalayaan, yung jowa ko, tapos yung family niya si Lopez family.
Once again, congratulations sa Axel Rosales, our player of the game. Ito nga, San Sebastian Golden Stags bagging a bronze medal finish dito sa ating Curry Invitationals. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Daphne. Our best player of the game, that was
Curry 12s. I'm really excited about these. This is the Gravity colorway. This is the latest edition of the Curry signature line.
will be our title game here in the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational. The Perpetual Help Junior Altas taking on the Mapua University Red Robins. Coming your way up next here in the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational.
The Curry 12s. I'm really excited about these. This is the Gravity colorway. This is the latest edition of the Curry signature line. We got the storytelling unit on the sidewall here. Like, this is my favorite part. There's gonna be so much artwork and the storytelling come through that sidewall. So no matter if you're up close or you're 500 feet away, you're gonna see that sidewall right there. You know, we still on Flo. Flo has been with me since Curry 8. Unbelievable traction, unbelievable grip. It's always about family. So I got Aisha, Riley, Ryan, and Cannon on here.
So right now, the San Sebastian Golden Staglets are being awarded the third place trophy together with Under Armour brand ambassador Sean Kitevis. So congratulations to the Golden Staglets for nabbing third place in our Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational. So yeah, the San Sebastian Golden Staglets defeating FEU Diliman 79-73 to get third place. So congratulations to the squad of Coach Juan Miguel Martin and the rest of the squad led by best player of the game, Axel Rosales. Axel Rosales, of course, with that strut. Once again, coming our way up next, it will be our championship match here in the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational Perpetual Help Junior Altas against the Mapua University Red Robins. We'll be back.